today I'm going to talk about kidney health and what steps we take as a family to keep our kidneys as healthy as possible. Having two daughters with FSGS, kidney health is key to ensuring that neither of them, my oldest obviously having her transplanted kidney and my youngest having also just issues with some protein loss here and there, we have to manage them properly so that they can have long sustained good healthy kidney health. So and I'm going to discuss my oldest daughter's kidney blood work results. She just recently got one for her 3-month checkup, and then my youngest also got her kidney health check. This is her 6-month checkup. So I want to first say welcome to those of you guys that are new to my channel. Welcome back to those of you guys that are seasoned subscribers. I really appreciate your support as I hit the 100 subscriber mark. So proud and so happy to continue to grow my channel, and I'm super excited to have you all here to just join in the fun. So on Mondays I do videos all about fashion, accessories, my hobbies, beauty, skincare, etc., just fun stuff that I enjoy doing. And then on Fridays I do videos all about TSC and FSGS, which are kidney diseases, FSGS, and then TSC is tuberous sclerosis complex, which is a disease or disorder that allows tubers to grow in different parts of your organs. So if you're interested in either topic, please click the subscribe button, hit the little button so you can be notified on all of my latest videos. Also click the likes button and leave a comment so you can help me with the algorithm gods, and in order for me to continue to grow my channel. Thank you so much. Hope you're having an amazing day, and let's get started. So my oldest daughter just sent me her text because she's obviously not in the same state as I am. But she just sent me her numbers. Her creatinine is currently at 1.55 milligrams per deciliter. Deciliter? I think it is. Or mg over dl. So which is super exciting, though it's still slightly high, right? Because we want it, as a woman, it should be about 1.00 milligrams over dl, and for males is 1.2 milligrams per dl. So it's super exciting, and I'll give you a little hint why. Like when she first got her kidney, it was in the high 9s. So when she first got her kidney transplant, yes, high 9s. It took about 2 to 3 weeks for her kidney to actually kick in. So unfortunately, the longer you are on dialysis, on many occasions, the longer it takes for your transplanted kidney to kick on or to start working properly. So it was kind of a long process for her to get there. She did have to do a little bit of dialysis when she got her kidney transplant, but it was only once. I believe it was once or twice, and then she was done, and her kidney started to. We could tell that everything started working. They were doing scans. They did everything to make sure that everything looked good. There was no concerns when they would do the scans. They would do all her blood work. They were checking everything, and they did see it slowly, working. But obviously it did take a little longer to do. So key items that I use for my youngest daughter, because obviously we do not want to get her to that point where she does lose kidney function and then she gets into full-blown kidney disease, and then here we go. We monitor her protein levels. A big key item that I store, and I actually have several boxes of these, is the Siemens multi-sticks 10SG. These are great, and I'll explain to you why. If you look at the box, it shows all those little emblems. The biggest factor, and one that I use it for primarily, is the Pro. It says Pro right there. That is actually for protein. So what these dipsticks do is that I'll show you the colors. You look here. You see proteins right there with the light green, and goes into the blue or the dark blue. Obviously you don't want it up there. You want to keep it down here on the light green. No more than the trace. And still, if you have any trace of actual protein, you still want to follow up with the doctor to make sure that he gives you the testing, or she gives you tests, so that they could confirm whether or not you do have some kind of protein in your urine. And then they'll give you the proper methods of what to do. whether it's managing your blood pressure or if it's an underlying condition that they have to address. Obviously, you want to make sure that you go in and check. So the way this works is you would use a cup, you would urinate in the cup, then you would dip the stick into it. Leave it in there. Each of these, if you look at them, each of the emblems will tell you how long it takes for you to properly read your test. For the protein, it's about 60 seconds. Once the 60-second hits, and you want to just dip it a few seconds, take it out, then leave it on a napkin, and then monitor it for about 60 seconds. Let it change to the color that it should be correlating to, and then you'll know whether or not you have some protein in it. You can kind of take a glance, take a look at it, see what you see, and whether or not there's something that you should be looking into. Other things that you should be looking out for, if you're waking up with severe stomach pains and you feel like you're nauseous, something that my oldest daughter went through when she was using the bathroom. Urine was very dark and bubbly, so that was another condition that we found. Swelling in the eyes, very common, your legs, your feet. So stuff that you can look out for to make sure that you catch kidney disease before it becomes very difficult to manage and you end in end stage kidney failure. Now, things that are indicators of a little bit further on, obviously the darker color urine, bubble or foam in the urine. You want to prevent yourself from getting to that point. And when I was talking before, where my daughter is currently at 1.5 milligrams over DL, it's huge for us because she hasn't been there forever, and she's gotten her kidney about 2 years ago. So little by little, her number keeps going down, and that's where we want it. We want her kidney function to become normal to a point where we don't, it's no longer above the level that she needs to be at, and she's little by little getting there. She's gone through a lot of surgeries, and the biggest one recently was she had to get a hysterectomy because of her excessive bleeding. She was bleeding so heavily that she was unable to just do day-to-day stuff, and it ended up actually starting to impact her kidney, her transplanted kidney, because of her µmol levels, which were, tanking. They were like at 10. They kept going down, and then they would come back up, and then they would go down, and that was affecting, obviously, because the kidney wasn't getting enough blood, and her functions she was just so exhausted she couldn't get out of bed, and again, it goes back to just not feeling overall healthy, and her kidney was just taking a hit. So that was the next step that we had to go by. So when I say we're really excited about the fact that she's able to get back to just her day-to-day and her normal stuff, yesterday was her birthday, so I was really still super excited that she got to celebrate her birthday where she's not tied down to having to get dialysis and being on the equipment, which was obviously really difficult for us for a long time. And she's able to actually enjoy her time with her cousins and her friends, so really happy about that. Another thing that I would use, and I just want to make sure, want to get back to at least indicate my disclaimer here. I'm not a doctor, don't have a PhD in the medical field. I don't have I don't have any experience with nursing or any health role or position. This is all really real life experience, what we dealt with, and just kind of give you a little bit of insights of what we dealt with and how we've been able to kind of overcome a lot of these challenges in our day-to-day life. Another thing that I use, and I would highly recommend that you speak to a doctor before you use any of these items. The dipstick, I've worked with a lot of doctors. It helps me keep track of my daughter's protein levels. Also, if I see anything else, I can always recognize these issues and take it to the results. I take it to my daughter's kidney doctor to make sure that she's okay and she's doing well. Another diet that diet that I've used or that we've tried before that worked well for her or for my youngest is the Renal diet cookbook. This is it's a low sodium, low potassium, low phosphorus healthy kidney recipes. It's by Caroline McGuire. We also use the Stopping Kidney Disease Food Guide. This one's great. It has a lot of They both have really good recipes, but my daughter likes the Renal diet a little bit more. For this book, there's actually an online page where you can actually go in there and check out all the written instructions for the recipes and the videos. You can download the actual recipes, which was really cool, and it gives you a rundown on. She really, actually, this is the one my daughter likes a lot. And on this one, it gives you kind of the author's just his experience, what he dealt with, and how he was able to kind of turn his life around by using these diets, and really saw a change in his life. Now, when it comes to these diets, like, and I'm gonna start them back up now because my daughter's going back to school, and the author is Lee Hall. He was he's been a kidney patient for about 22 years, so you know, a lot of them was just finding a way to get better and feel better. It really is important to find a good diet that works well for you, especially if you are right now dealing with kidney disease. I know how difficult it can be, and I know how hard it is to eat healthy, but it's really important. And I think these two guides, this one actually is my favorite. So I tend to eat the same type of food as my daughter because I want her to see that I respect what she's dealing with, and I also respect her making sure, and I want her to understand how important it is for her to stay healthy and maintain that healthy behavior. And we will be starting this again now in the beginning of the school year, just to keep her on track with eating the right stuff. And just a heads up, when it comes to the creatinine levels, when I say 1.0 for women, that is the top end, and 1.2 for men is the top end. Men can actually be from 0.7 to 1.2, and women should be between 0.5 to 1.0. Anything above 1.0 is considered high and should be addressed, or at least looked into to find out what's going on. When it comes to having high protein, sometimes if you're extremely athletic, that can also be a factor in your protein levels being high. So if you came straight for the gym and then you go and you test yourself, more than likely you will have at least a trace of protein loss. That's very common. And you also want to make sure that when you take a supplement that has creatinine in it, you speak to your doctor, because you want to make sure that you're not taking anything like that if you have some form of kidney disease or some form of kidney failure, or any type of kidney stages where you're losing protein. Again, you want to make sure that you are cautious about that, and you don't do something that could prohibit your kidney from getting better or getting healthier. So, and actually, I'm gonna show you one of my so one of our favorite dishes as a family is the beef enchilada. Yes, beef enchilada. It is absolutely delicious. I actually enjoy doing it. It's fun for me to do. So, and it's all about just, you know, if you do one of these dinners once per day, and you stay within that level, you'll see we actually saw her protein get improved greatly. So it's just a matter of sticking to it, which is very hard, obviously, just because there's, you know, it's always like a similar style, or you got to buy really different or unique types of ingredients that you've never used before. So it's just getting out of your comfort zone. So don't be afraid to. So that's my that's what I have for today, and I really am excited that my daughter's levels are looking great. Her numbers are starting to trend in the right direction. She's starting to feel a lot healthier and happier. She's actually sleeping. For quite some time she was unable to sleep. She was actually having difficulty sleeping. Now that she's been, her numbers have been going back to normal. She's actually having a full night's sleep. She's starting to feel a lot more comfortable in her own skin. To me, this is like winning the semifinals, right? Winning the semifinals and actually, you know, working our way to the big leagues. So I'm really happy for her. I'm happy that she's gotten an opportunity to just feel a little bit better, even if it's for, you know, whatever amount of time. Just even if she has one day and it continues to build from there, then, you know, it's a good day. So I want to say thank you guys for joining. I hope this was informative. I will link each of these items below, and that way you can take a look, do some investigating, see if there's something that you're interested in doing. And thank you so much for joining me again, and hope you're having an amazing day. Please hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell, and hit that like button. And please comment below. Let me know what your kidney journey is like, whether you're helping your loved one or if it's you that is going through it. Because trust me, I know what it's like. Or I know, at least I have a lot of experience having a daughter that has gone through so much and so many hurdles, but is doing so much better. I appreciate you joining in, checking in, and please don't forget to hit the subscribe button, hit the little like button. Also hit that little bell so you can be notified on all of my latest videos. Comment. Let me know your kidney journey. Let me know what you've been through and what you're doing to take care of your kidney function. And please don't forget to focus through and evolve. Ciao.